for the Poor program takes an ecosystem markets approach to developing digital financial inclusion in the countries that we work in. One of the challenges we have is awareness, and what I call meaningful awareness. Meaningful awareness means a person may have heard a jingle, may have seen a sign that says Airtel or MTN or Zoona, but they don't really understand what that means for them. They don't understand how to sign up for a service. And so what we're looking to do is to take a human-centered design approach into providing support here in Zambia to institutions who want to take that but maybe didn't have the resources, maybe didn't have the know-how, and trying to create products that better suit the needs, wants, and aspirations of Zambians.
Oftentimes we are cutting and pasting from various markets, from, oh, that worked in Kenya, let's just replicate it, let's just do it the same exact way, without an understanding of the target consumer, the local context, or even just testing it, right? And so moving away from sort of that cut and paste model, it's let's get to know our consumers and exactly what is the value proposition, right? Really defining why they would say yes to the product or service that you wanted to introduce.
Zoona is definitely a very iterative company, but 17 Triggers has definitely furthered our understanding of how to take that iterative process kind of through to scale and make sure that we're using the best techniques to learn and iterate on. The reality is, in markets like Zambia and Malawi, you can't have outsiders coming in and trying not to really understand what the Zambian people, what they want and what they expect and how they want to be talked to and the different terminology. And through working with people like UNCDF who know on-the-ground experience, who have worked with a lot of Zambian providers, DFS providers, more than ever we're understanding how valuable it can be through this process.
The one where we had to draw a figurine of someone, yeah, and then you let every person we're interviewing was giving out their own ideas. You're free. That was the best thing, actually. That's what I liked. Where everyone had to suggest, talking from experience. Yeah.
Thing that I found very interesting was in focus groups asking the tellers to create their own products. So how do you think we should be doing X, and having them physically create it. And we ended up using some of those insights in the products we ended up releasing at the end.
At first, I thought these people, they like wasting time because Zambians, we don't really do that, like asking people how they would receive the products, or we just do things. So, but when it went live, I saw most of the things that we were doing in the field happening with our customers, and most of the questions that we thought customers would ask, they were being asked. So it was a very great experience for me. I learned a lot, and I think it wasn't a waste of time after all. So
I felt like the partnership was really an exciting part of the journey, working with UNCDF and having them provide their expertise in the market. And then I felt like what I was really impressed about was that there are innovative providers out there who want to change the way that they work. You need sort of innovation in these markets, and you need innovative companies like Zoona that are willing to take risks, that are willing to invest, and that are doing things differently. And that's where you're really starting to see success.
I think we do use and could further use a lot of these HCD methods for different products that Zoona has, and just thinking about all of the different kinds of consumers we have and trying to understand that through the lens of HCD.
It's just we're going to have to do it every time we launch a new product, every time we launch a new campaign, messaging. I mean, the use cases of it are endless. And I think UNCDF is going to be a great partner for us in the future. I'm very excited about their knowledge, about their ability to continue to share with us and want to work with us to make Zambia a more inclusive financial society.
We're hoping to make a massive change within Zambia around changing the way products are designed, and trying to make sure that they're much more suited to what customers need, want, and aspire to. And therefore, usage will increase because it's actually a value proposition that's attractive to the consumer.